Good morning. We are back with a fun video. Mark and I took our young adults to a little town called Elora, Ontario.
We found a super walkable Airbnb, spent the weekend touring little shops and especially coffee shops.
Yeah.
Not to mention the main draw for the entire area was the incredible Renaissance Fair annually happening in the town next door, Fergus.
So whether you're looking for your next weekend trip or you just want to take in some historic sites and lots of artisan crafts for inspiration for maybe some of your DIYs, we will tell you all about it, and we're pretty stoked because it was such a fun weekend. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mark.
And we're the Yo-Hos.
So we found a great Airbnb that was walkable to downtown.
The town is very compact. Being on a weekend, we feel that it's probably going to be pretty busy. It's kind of a touristy spot. We figure we'd find something walkable that we can leave the car and get some exercise and not worry about that dessert that we ordered. So the town itself, I found it wasn't overly steep. It was very kind of walking of all ages friendly. They had a beautiful park in the middle of the town where all of the stores kind of ran up one street, more or less. There was ice cream shops, there were all kinds of little boutiques, there was a few actual galleries, interior design stores. We hit upon this one little spot that we didn't get till the last day, and I am so happy that we did that. It was called the Mermaid, I think it was, the Mermaid, and it had all of the treasures.
Not to mention more coffee shops than you could shake a stick at.
Absolutely. We'll get to the restaurants and the coffee shops a little bit later on because we kind of want to just push through this little part, and then we have a whole little section for our restaurants and coffee recommendations that we absolutely love. Let's continue on to the next section now. Mark, I'll let him take the stage for this one because I just wasn't ready. This was so cool, but like I would never in a million years thought I would have went to a Renaissance fair, or excuse me, a Ren fair.
We found the cutest Renaissance festival to attend in Fergus, Ontario, annual festival. So that began our search for the perfect place to stay. So the biggest problem I saw happening with this Renaissance festival was transportation. There was limited parking. In fact, there were 3 parking lots, but all scattered around the area. Luck would have it, there was a free shuttle operating between Elora and Fergus. And it's a summer-long shuttle that services both cities, and we just happened to be at the right place in the right time, and one of the stops was, again, walking distance from our Airbnb. So we were able to take the shuttle there and back, and it made the transportation a breeze. It
was in such a beautiful setting with the water rushing through it, and oh, it was such a cool experience. The kids, the young adults of ours, they loved it. Like, I think they wish we had got into character. The level of commitment that some of these people put through to get to these costumes, it was amazing.
Really, really
I was
incredible.
in awe.
I didn't realize there'd be that many vendors either.
There was tons.
Yeah, it was a really great way to spend the afternoon, just shopping, looking at all the different things the vendors are selling. And of course, the people watching.
Oh, that was the biggest thing I enjoyed the most. But even the vendors, they were all like handmade works that they've done, little bracelets or necklaces, or there was these gnomes that they had made. I thought they were kind of cool too, like all customizable gnomes. I don't know, it was really interesting looking on the same kind of DIYing, but in kind of a totally different genre that I would have ever gone to, and it's so cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
Absolutely. Crafted felt flowers.
Yes.
Little whiskey sipping bowls.
Like tons. Oh, and these like all kinds of weaponry. Fake, I think, a lot of it, right? Like it wouldn't have been real. Was it
some of it was real.
Yeah, it was super cool. They also had a lot of water stations, which I thought was really nice because it was hot. Oh, they had these massive turkey drumsticks. Yeah.
Definitely an experience. If you've never been to that area of the province, it's a beautiful area, and plus there's this amazing thing you can take part in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the free shuttle was a huge bonus.
100%.
Yeah.
There seems to be a problem because there still seems to be only 3/4 of the circle. We need more people in our circle to dance.
Another great feature of this area is they have a man-made swimming area called the Elora Quarry. It's actually governed in terms of how many people they allow in there at different times of the day. They have 2 time windows, 10 to 2 and 2 to 7, I think it is.
I think so.
And you then pay for your admission to that time window. So I have a feeling a lot of people went and paid for the whole day.
I feel like they were posted up, like they weren't moving or anything.
Oh yeah. So the quarry itself, beautiful water. It was all nice sandy bottom, and they had a nice beach that everyone was camped out on. Lots of blankets everywhere and lots of chairs, people playing music, and it was a really good vibe.
Now I'm going to suggest to bring a chair because they don't have like free to use chairs, you have to bring your own. Oh, floaties. If you want to be out in that water, and because the water's fairly deep, it gradually goes in and then you can't touch the bottom. So I would bring a floaty, and not too big, only for one person. They weren't letting people in with a big, huge floaties. It's just like a singleton. What else? I'll pack a lunch.
Absolutely.
There's no vendors or any kind of food area on the picnic area, so it's yeah, it's all just sandy. It's almost like a big parking lot, like a sandy parking lot, if I want to equate it to something, right?
But it was okay to sit.
It was fun. Yeah, totally.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a really good time, and it was nice to have something that accessible in the area.
Yes. Maybe further.
Oh, okay.
They have, yeah. It's just like a big, huge pond. Big name for it.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love, moving through me like a wildfire. Like a wildfire.
So as a final send-off, we want to say cheers to the Lost and Found Cafe and the Lodge Cafe of Elora.
That's Mark and I's little thing. We get up early in the morning and like go to all the different coffee shops. It's a fun little vibe.
Different experience this time though, because when we found the coffee shop we liked, we stayed with them and went back there.
We did, and it was cute because the young woman that was working there, she remembered what coffees we got. How cute is that? So the next day we saw her, she's tells our order, and yeah, that's it. So it was really cute. Had a nice conversation with her.
Said she felt blessed that she lived in such a town like Elora.
Like, how cute is that? Oh, anyways, and to work there. Oh, that did me in. Just like a small town feeling, well, because it is. But they treat their visitors really quite nice, which I really liked.
Absolutely.
So now, because the little town was very busy, or we suspected it was going to be busy, we knew that we wanted to do 2 dinners out of the Airbnb that we were staying in. So we actually made reservations at 2 different ones, and I'm so glad we did because they were both booked solid. Like there would have been no way that we could have walked in and had a dinner. We would have had to have starved to death or eaten all of our snacks. We went to 2 different restaurants. We went to, it's called The Cellar, and the other one was, what's it?
Shepherd's Pub.
Ah, the Shepherd's Pub.
I had to look it up. It was driving me nuts.
Yes.
The Cellar Pub and Grill was a little bit of a higher end restaurant. Shepherd's Pub was more of a traditional pub.
Yeah.
But both meals were fantastic.
Really good. Yeah, they were really nice. And on the water, yeah, they were really good. Really nice.
Absolutely.
So dessert. Mark doesn't eat a whole lot of sugar, if any. So we wanted to find some sugar-free ice cream options because we like some ice cream. And there actually, the 2 that we went to, there was, I think, the Highland Coo Creamery, remember?
Yes.
And then the other one was a sweet, something like that, or Sweet Delights or something, Elora. But they both had sugar-free ice cream options. There was 2 different options, like 1 in each one. So he had like cherry the one night, and what was the other one?
Maple walnut.
Maple walnut.
Yeah, that was a nice treat.
It was a nice treat. The first one was gargantuous, like to the point where we were all hysterical laughing because the large looked to be a good size, but it was like
Piled.
I feel like it was a whole tub of ice cream.
Clearly no one samples the no sugar added ice cream.
They probably needed to get rid of it by the end of the weekend.
Quick, so we got a live one, give it all.
Well, this is the part of the video we want to say thank you so much for watching, and we have a little question. Do you guys, when you go on vacation like we do you look at all the architecture of the building, or could you care less? Because a lot of it is such inspiration, I find, for me anyways. I just get such a neat feeling when I see like old structures and architecture and furniture and all that fun stuff.
So true. I love to see how things are put together, see how people have made things, custom furniture pieces in people's stores, yes, or shops, or in these coffee shops or restaurants.
It was super cool to look at. It was such a beautiful spot. Highly recommend. So if you guys are new to the channel, here's our little bit of housework that we'd like to do. Please hit that subscribe button and follow along for more of our adventures. A lot of projects coming up in the future, the nearer future than far. We've had a busy summer just socializing, so that's been fun, is why we've kind of been MIA. But we would love for you guys to join our community and check out our other videos. And if you guys have been around for a while, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope everybody's enjoying their summer, and I guess with that, we'll see you in the next video.
Continue to have a great summer, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Little did they know that we were the secret coffee shoppers. Reviewing their coffee shops for the world.
Bring me into golden sunlight.